Hey, Happy New Year. So today we're going to kickstart your food prep and give you some new tips as we lead into a new year. I know the struggle to plan and prep, especially with a new baby, but having a plan will help you reach those God-given health goals and your weight loss goals. So grab a pen and let's go.
Hey, sister, welcome to Her Weight Loss Mindset. Are you sick of trying diet after diet and not losing weight? Do you wish you could find easy meal prep ideas for your family so you're not standing in the kitchen yet again wondering what everyone is going to eat for dinner that's in line with your goals? Do you spend hours Googling easy workouts but then have no time to do them because your motivation only goes so far? Hey there, friend. I'm Lindy Slaybaugh, Christian fitness and nutrition coach, encourager, and friend. I gained 100 pounds in my late 20s and struggled for years to get it off. 7 years ago, I found a basic system that works and has helped me lose over 90 of those pounds. I've been working with women in online fitness and nutrition ever since. In this podcast, I'll teach you how to lose weight in a way that honors God without obsessing about the scale, and meal plan and prep for your family, and follow a macro-based plan that allows you to eat the foods you love while you reach your goals. It's time to give God your health journey and watch Him make you new from the inside out. You've got this, sister. Now go grab your pre-workout or your third coffee like me, and let's chat.
So I'm sure, hopefully, you have listened to the podcast here the past week or so. I've shared a couple episodes on our adoption story. And so the biblical weight loss framework that I had previously scheduled to start this week, I am moving back to February. It's just not quite where I want it. And I want to make sure that as we get started, we are doing things right and not rushing. So in God's time, right? So I appreciate your patience there. But if you would like to join a Holy Spirit led weight loss program and really learn to take a biblical approach to breaking old habits, recognizing traumas and triggers, join the biblical weight loss framework. You can find the link to sign up in the show notes below. I'm super excited about what's going to happen there. So, this week we are trying to get back into a routine with a new baby. She turned 10 weeks old on Monday, and I have a job that I love, my God given calling, and my husband works. And so, I've had to refocus my plan a bit, and I'm hoping that these steps will help you as they have helped me this past week, just kind of figuring out what our new schedule looks like, what our new plan looks like, and learning to have patience and just trust that God is going to help us figure this out as we go. This is never, your health journey is never, it's not a race. It's not even a marathon because a marathon has an end point. It is a journey. It is going to have ebbs and flows, life-changing seasons, hard seasons, pretty smooth seasons. And this one is just transition for us. So what does that look like? So whether you have a new baby at home or not, hopefully these tips will help you. So when you really have a God-given weight loss goal, nutrition is where the scale is going to move. So if we're not getting enough fuel, which is food, we're never going to achieve the goals that he's placing on our hearts. So how do we plan to eat all the food that we need to eat when we just don't feel like prepping or even know a place to start? I'm going to give you a couple of steps today that you can take and apply right now. So, the first tip is schedule your food prep. Schedule it like you schedule your workouts, schedule it like you're scheduling your hair appointment. Write it in your planner. Give yourself 1 to 2 hours and thank God for your fridge and your pantry and an opportunity to use your time well. Think of the time we're sitting watching a show or scrolling on social media when we could be taking that time and investing it into prep for our family. Why do we do this? Because failing to plan is planning to fail, and we're not having another failed goal. If God continues to bring you here to hear this message, He wants you to understand that we're doing this in His power, not our own, but we have to have the willingness and the courage to make hard decisions and then just take a step. Taking a step to food prep is going to help you so much. The average woman weighing 200 pounds that's not exercising requires a minimum of 2,000 calories a day if she's not exercising. If she's not exercising. So, how are you going to plan to eat all that food when you are a busy wife, mom, career woman, stay at home mom? Like, life is crazy. You have to have a plan. You have to have easy to grab, snack and go, veggies, fruits, protein bars, hard-boiled eggs. Like, you have to have a plan. So look at the week ahead of time. When can you make time to plan? Look back and see how much time you've been spending on social media. Where could you better use that? In the kitchen, okay? Step number 2, bulk prep. So I'm not someone who's going to make one casserole or 2 casseroles every week, because I'm kind of a creature of habit. I can eat the same things, but my husband, he can eat the same thing about twice and then he's over it. So if you bulk prep your proteins and your veggies and your starches, you can store them separately so you're not eating the same casserole 5 days in a row. So we're going to bake our chicken, or however you cook your chicken. We're going to roast a pan of vegetables, and then we're going to have raw veggies cut up for dipping. We're going to have hummus on hand. We're going to have apples and bananas. Freezer fruits are super easy to throw in your protein shake. We're going to bulk prep our rice, our quinoa, our pasta. We're going to have our bread cut and ready to go. Like, these are things that you can do. Store them in your fridge separately so that you're not eating the same thing every week. You might want tacos one night. Great. You've already browned your beef. It's already stored in a separate container in your fridge. Maybe you want to have chicken pasta. Fantastic. You've already cooked all of your chicken. Your pasta noodles are separate. So when you want butter sauce and your husband wants marinara, you can easily add those and move on down the road. It'll take you 5 to 10 minutes then to throw your dinner together. Prep 1 to 2 hours a week will save you hours in the kitchen. It's a mindset shift you've got to make. Store everything separately. This is the way to do it. My last point, make it a family affair. Why? Because it gets the family involved. It teaches good habits, and it helps your kids have buy-in in the kitchen. Let them pick a different kind of fruit or veggie or pasta that they want to try, and let them cook. Let them make a mess in the kitchen. It's okay. You're creating memories. They're creating healthy habits. And we do that by setting a boundary and saying, hey, listen, this is important. Our family needs to start eating healthier. We are going to do this as a family unit together. Give the knife to your kid. Let them chop a carrot. It's okay. Teach them to go slow. Watch over them. But then once you trust that they have it nailed down, let them go. Let them cook the rice. Let them bake the chicken or marinate the chicken. There are things that you can do as a family. Make some healthy dessert recipes with each other. This is a great way when you're sitting down at family dinner to start a conversation about, okay, what did you really enjoy cooking? What is another recipe that you'd like to try? It's not everyone waiting to rush around to get away from the dinner table. If you even sit at the dinner table, just thinking about the next thing. So getting your family in the kitchen together is a huge opportunity to help in the prep situation, but also create really healthy habits that are going to pass down for generations. So what are those 3 tips? 1, we're going to schedule our prep time, 1 to 2 hours a week. 2, we're going to bulk prep, store separately. And 3, we're going to make it a family affair. Listen, when we walk into this habit with a heart posture of gratitude for the food in our pantry, the ability to buy groceries, all of these blessings that other people don't have in other places. Like, it is a joy and a blessing to food prep. My client Erica this week, we were doing a call and she was telling me how just taking 10 minutes to prep the celery and carrots helped her so much in the kitchen that she's already excited about working more prep into her schedule. And prep was a huge roadblock for her. So a huge mindset shift in 10 minutes. It's going to make the difference in the healthy meals that your family is eating now together, but also the ones that they're going to eat in the future. So we're not making excuses anymore. Okay? There's no excuse. I just gave you 3 amazing, awesome tips. So tell me, which are you going to try today? I hope this blessed you.
Hey sweets, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend who may also want to lose weight without all the dieting and restriction? Also, please leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It lights me up to know this podcast is helping you. Okay, it's time to go make a protein shake and get my sweat on. No more standing in the kitchen waiting for motivation to appear. I'll meet you back next week for another episode. Be blessed.